Did you know that for this show, all of the opening credits were AI generated? So I've been pretty excited for this show. The last couple Marvel shows have been pretty boring, honestly. Not what I was hoping from Marvel, but I think having a show dedicated to the Skrulls and having Nick Fury really be at the center of it, I think it's going to be a phenomenal show. I was really pleased with this first episode. I really liked how the vibe of it really felt like Winter Soldier-ish. Very dark, very mysterious. You never knew what was going to happen. Lots of powers at play. The main idea of this first episode was you don't know who to trust. And I'm really excited to see how that plays out these next several episodes. I'm also really happy with the episode length. This is almost an hour-long episode. I'm hoping that the hour-long episodes continue and they're not shortened, because I felt like the last few Marvel shows, the episodes should have been a lot longer. The credits took up like 20 minutes, so we were only left with like 30 minutes of good content. I'm just really excited to see how all these storylines come together. We got to see a lot of different characters just in this first episode. We got to see War Machine for a little bit. We got to see Everett Ross, Nick Fury, Agent Hill, Talos. I don't remember the character Gravik from Captain Marvel. He's like the bad guy, and I like the premise of this. The whole you don't know who you can trust, because now you got the good Skrulls and the bad Skrulls, and every single one of them can transform into anybody they want to. It was just like a big old game of guess who the whole episode, because you're focusing on one character and you're hoping that that person is the real person, not the Skrulls. So honestly, everyone in the first episode seemed to be just Skrulls. I mean, where are the actual people? That's what I want to know. I really am also looking forward to seeing what Talos' daughter ends up doing. Gaia, I think she was a really interesting character. Emilia Clarke, welcome to the MCU. I forgot she was actually going to be in the show. I think she's going to do a phenomenal job, but I'm interested to see what her character development and character arc is going to end up being, just because of all the family drama and the family stuff going on right now. I have high hopes for this show. The hopes I do have for the show is, one, I hope it's really well developed and there's no dragging plot points or plot holes. Just keeping the strong focus on Nick Fury and Talos. I'm also want to know a little bit more about the whole thing that happened with Nick Fury after the blip, because it was mentioned several times throughout that he wasn't the same person as he was before the blip. There are just a lot of unanswered questions to do with Nick Fury's mental state and physical state, and just how he seems to lost a step. Another thing I'm hoping to see is, I'm not sure how War Machine is going to play into this, but based on this first episode, he kind of seems to be the guy who's going to be hunting down Nick Fury, because Nick Fury was at Saber and he left. I'm hoping that War Machine has a really good presence in this show. I hope he has a lot of good scenes, and I'm not sure what to expect for cameos. I'm hoping for it to be a good surprise. A few good cameos thrown in there. They're done well, they're not just thrown in there. It's fan service and all that. I want it to be actually have a legitimate reason that they're in this show. So I'm super excited for the rest of this series. So for the first episode of Secret Invasion, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 Mudflaps. And remember to leave me a thumbs up and drop in the comments below, what are you hoping to get out of this show? See you next time.